Max the Meerkat looks through his homemade telescope from his desert burrow under a twinkling night sky. A glowing crystal falls from the sky, landing softly in the sand beside him. As Max touches it, a swirling vortex of stardust appears, revealing a shiny rocket pod with blinking lights. Max gasps and exclaims, "It's time for an adventure among the stars." Max climbs into the rocket pod, buckles up, and presses a glowing green button labeled Zoom. The rocket launches, leaving behind a swirl of stardust and surprise desert lizards. Through the rocket window, Max sees planets, glowing stars, and space swirls passing by. The astro compass floats in front of him, pulsing and pointing toward the first constellation piece. Max lands on a blue bouncy moon with crater trampolines and giggling moon bunnies. He boings from crater to crater, laughing and searching for the hidden starlight shard. He meets Nova the shooting star pup, who helps him bounce higher using her glitter tail. Together, they find the shard inside a crater filled with glowing moon jellies. Max and Nova zoom through a field of floating space rings that rotate and sparkle. They dodge spinning asteroids, space hoops, and rainbow mist. Max shouts, "Woohoo!" while using the astro compass to steer through the safest path. At the end, they collect a starlight shard spinning like a coin inside the final ring. A peaceful green planet with glowing grass, soft meteor showers, and giggling space beetles. Max and Nova meet Z the zero-gravity bot, who floats in upside-down loops. The starlight shard is trapped inside a gravity bubble. They must work together to pop it. Z teaches Max how to use teamwork and floating logic to solve the puzzle. A cube-shaped planet filled with giant space puzzles made of floating blocks. Max and Z solve a color-matching puzzle where each block lights up a constellation shape. Once solved, the blocks reveal the next starlight shard and cheer with blinking lights. Nova does a celebratory star tail spin. A glowing bridge of musical stars appears, only visible when sung to. Max hums a tune from home while Nova barks in harmony, and Z beats a melody. The bridge lights up note by note as they move across. A shard floats in the middle, pulsing to the rhythm of their music. The astro compass spins rapidly and creates a glowing wormhole. Max, Nova, and Z enter and zoom through swirling lights, time bubbles, and mirror images of themselves. Along the path, Max grabs a shard floating inside a time bubble fish. They emerge on the other side, dizzy but laughing. A fiery red comet curves like a giant spiral slide across space. Max rides down on a piece of smooth meteor, sliding fast with Nova and Z cheering. The shard is at the bottom, hidden inside a comet snowball. Max lands with a spin, saying, "Best slide ever." A floating dome-shaped space library filled with glowing globes of star knowledge. They meet Dr. Comet, a ring-tailed floating alien scientist in starry robes. He shows them how to place the shards on the Starlight Constellation Map. One piece is missing, the final heart star, he says with a spark in his eye. A quiet planet with glowing floating rings that hum when touched. The team tiptoes through the rings, trying not to make a sound. Max discovers a puzzle of silence. Only stillness reveals the final shard. He places his paw gently on the ring, and the heart star floats up. Back at the galactic dome, Max places the heart star in the center of the map. The shards glow brightly, forming a giant swirling image of the galaxy. Stars across space light up, sending pulses of color everywhere. Max and his friends cheer as the constellation quest is complete. The cosmic creatures of space gathered to celebrate Max's kindness and cleverness. Queen Quarka the shooting star queen floats in, crowning Max little explorer of light. Z projects a hologram of the constellations dancing across the dome. Max says, "The universe is full of questions, and I can't wait to ask more." Max floats gently back into his rocket, waving goodbye to Nova, Z, and the stars. The astro compass flickers softly and tucks itself into Max's satchel. As the rocket lands, the desert is still, and the sky sparkles above. Max looks up and sees a new star, his constellation glowing proudly. Back in his cozy burrow, Max draws a new star map in his notebook labeled Next Quest. He places the crystal on a shelf next to his space journal and glowing pebbles. The final image shows Max asleep under a starlit blanket, dreaming of planets and puzzles. The starlight outside twinkles in the shape of a paw print. Curiosity, teamwork, and kindness can help you solve any problem, even across the stars. Thanks for watching, kids. If you enjoyed the adventure, make sure to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and click the bell icon to never miss a new story. See you next time.